What's going on, YouTubers? My name is Robert Serrano Jr., the natural born driller, the good boy gone bad, living a bad and dangerous life off the wall. You know that whole routine. Because if you don't like it, beat it. Because no one wants to be defeated. That whole thing. So welcome everyone to this RAW review, the show from February 26, 2018. This will be the Raw after the Chamber from last night's Raw exclusive pay-per-view on the WWE Network of the WWE Elimination Chamber of 2018. And how did WWE follow up from last night's pay-per-view? Well, let's get right into it. But before I do, let me just do something here. Alright. Okay. We're ready. Let's do this. By the way, right now I'm already having very bad connections according to what I'm seeing. So the thing I'm gonna do is just review as quick as I can. So, Jonathan Coachman, meant to say, on commentary. So yes, let me try this again. Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Jonathan Coachman. So the first hour, well, to be honest with you folks, when it comes to the beginning of the first hour, I missed about a good 20 minutes of the show. But basically what I heard, Alexa Bliss came out to address what comes to Asuka, because Asuka hasn't made up her mind. Basically hasn't said when she to Raw or SmackDown. Still haven't heard her decision yet until sorry about that, folks. I almost dropped my tablet here. So basically, like I said, I didn't catch what happened on Raw because I missed a good 20 minutes of it. But all of a sudden, we had Mickie James coming out there, and then all of a sudden, so basically, this ended up having Bayley and Sasha Banks coming out there to help our scene of Raw. So just talking, so basically, I didn't miss anything. So we get to Asuka, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. Not the title. Nia Jax, I meant to say. My apologies. Yeah, so the match I thought was decent. Now, here's what I don't get. Why? I heard that Mickie James was out there with Alexa Bliss, but that's all I know about. Yeah, and of course from Nia Jax, Asuka, Bayley, and Sasha Banks coming out the two. But I don't know what else happened on the show. Like, again, I missed a good proportion of 20 minutes of the show. So I don't know. Is Mickie James now a heel? Wow, in that case, they're with Mickie James right now. If that's on the route they're going with Mickie James. But the match happened, so that it went to commercial break. Alright, so he was taken down by Alexa Bliss. So basically, Asuka was saying that she got hit in the face by Alexa Bliss. So basically Sasha Banks was in the match against Alexa Bliss, and also Bayley is on the apron. She wants that hot tag. So Sasha Banks gets to Bayley to get the hot tag, but all of a sudden Bayley drops off of the apron, and like, what the hell is this? And Sasha Banks had to look on her face like, what are you doing? Like why would you do that and all that? And like, and I'm with Sasha Banks here. Like, why the fuck should she do that? Bayley, is this her way to gain back at Sasha Banks for the Women's Royal Rumble and from last night's Elimination Chamber match? And I see myself, if that's the case, then that's fucking stupid, because the Women's Royal Rumble is every woman for themselves, and when it comes to the Elimination Chamber match, is every woman for themselves. This is a tag team match, or a 6-woman tag team match. This is supposed to be a 6-woman tag team match, and you're supposed to be teaming up with Sasha Banks, and you're gonna drop off the apron like that to teach her a lesson? That's so fucking stupid. To me, that's stupid. That's stupid booking. That's a stupid excuse of why Bayley should be doing that to Sasha Banks, or because you limit me from the Royal Rumble, you attack me from the Elimination Chamber, and It's every woman for themselves. This is bad writing right here, folks. Great job, WWE. But basically, in the end, Asuka gets Mickie James. They end up being illegal in the match, and Mickie James taps off to the cross arm breaker. But yeah, so basically, we're gonna get more. We're getting deceptions between Bayley and Sasha Banks to WrestleMania. But the question is, who's gonna be the heel here? Who's gonna end up being the heel in this entire thing? Is it gonna be Bayley, or is it gonna be Sasha Banks? This one right here, WWE left you with a cliffhanger here, because obviously they don't know what to do at this point. They don't know what to make up their minds to either turn Bayley heel or to turn Sasha Banks heel. Because fans are pleading for Sasha Banks to turn heel, and you can say some of it over because of Bayley for the turn heel too. So I don't know what WWE's gonna do here, but they need to make up their minds before WrestleMania comes up. But then we get to Asuka. Asuka, looking across on the Alexa Bliss on the outside. So I'm assuming Asuka's gonna stay on Raw, and I'm assuming with Asuka coming out there, maybe she wants to face Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania. I don't know if that's because again I didn't see the beginning of Raw. I missed 20 minutes of it, so I don't know what's going on with that. But I'm assuming maybe Asuka is staying on Raw. She should just for she's going to go on the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll see about it, but yes. I don't know. But yeah, there you go. We get Bray Wyatt, who's supposed to have a match against Rhino, but instead he beats up Rhino and Heath Slater, and then all of a sudden he cuts a promo, basically saying to Matt Hardy, "It's not over. The Great War's not over yet," and everything. And there you go. So basically, they're going to continue this feud between Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. Now the question is WWE finally going to do what WWE should have been doing a long time ago? Are they finally going to put some emphasis? Actually try to do something with Matt Hardy now when it comes to him being woken. Basically doing their bootleg version of broken Matt Hardy. Are we finally going to see something with Matt Hardy when it comes to Senior Benjamin, with King Maxo, Queen Rebecca, maybe when Jeff Hardy returns, Brother Nero, Vanguard 1. Are we finally going to do something from outside of WWE, and instead of using that blue curtain as Matt Hardy's background? Are we finally going to see something that WWE is going to at least try to make this interesting for these WWE fans? Because these WWE fans were craving for Matt Hardy to come back to WWE to do the broken gimmick. They finally got them, and WWE has done nothing with it, and the WWE fans got tired of it, and they were impatient with it. I was one of them, but at the same time, I was also one of those people that said, "I told you people this was not going to live up to what WWE was doing with Matt Hardy." Of what TNA did. Because again, this is the WWE we're talking about here. Nothing ever comes good with WWE's writings and booking and storylines, and because they had because there's one thing they don't have when it comes to that: continuity. Makes no sense. Okay, two things. But there's other many other reasons too. But I'm just going with those two right now. So yeah, there you go. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Matt Hardy was not on TV this week, but we'll see what happens with that. John Cena, he cuts a promo. I could get too stressed about this, but I heard about what he was talking about. Basically, he's going to issue a challenge to The Undertaker because he has no plans for WrestleMania. So basically, he's challenging The Undertaker. Great. And on top of it, he's going to SmackDown because he's the free agent, more like a fake free agent. So you're telling me it's bad enough that we had to see John Cena on Raw. Now we gotta endure him tomorrow night on fucking SmackDown. Holy fuck! And why? Why is he going to SmackDown? What's the purpose? What's the purpose of him going to SmackDown? I mean, I don't care to hear him talk. I don't care about his promos. I don't even care him on being on WWE TV. I want him fucking gone. I fucking hate this motherfucker. But next we get to The Miz and The Miztourage. Basically, The Miz was going to cut a promo about him being Intercontinental champion. He's going to be he wants to be the longest running Intercontinental champion, because he says he's about 64 days away to achieve that goal. He says he's going to pass guys like I mean, he says he's going to beat guys like that couldn't do it, like guys like Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Pedro Morales, Roman Reigns. Yeah, he basically has to mention Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns, Mr. Cock that fish man. Fuck. But anyways, so The Miz also talks about how he's going to have plans for WrestleMania, and he basically went to Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle said, well, if you if you go in the ring tonight and compete, you might get an opponent for that's set up for WrestleMania. And then Miz went crazy with his promo by saying might. He's like going, he's been here for 12 years and everything. Like, holy shit, Miz is like, man, Miz knows how to cut a promo better than Roman Reigns, by the way. By the way, speaking of Roman Reigns, I'll get to him later. Ridiculous. So anyways, so basically we're waiting for who's gonna be a Miz opponent, to see this person might be his opponent for WrestleMania, and it's being Seth Rollins. It's like, okay, Seth Rollins, and that was basically in the hour number 1, because we get to hour number 2 where it comes between The Miz and Seth Rollins in this match. So with that being said, tomorrow wrestling for hour number 1, because the match between Bray Wyatt and Rhino never happened because Bray Wyatt attacked Rhino before the match, even got a chance to start. So yeah. But anyways, so now we get to hour number 2, The Miz versus Seth Rollins. Yeah, basically got the Miztourage getting involved a little bit and all that. But other than that, The Miz and Seth Rollins were putting out a very good match between the two. Especially Seth Rollins, my God, Seth Rollins always kills us in the ring. So Seth Rollins basically goes to the finish here. First he goes for the ripcord knee. I meant to say. I was going to say the ripcord cage. I meant the ripcord knee. And then Seth Rollins, from a long distance, does the frog splash to The Miz, and like, holy shit, Seth Rollins made it. Like, I didn't think he was gonna make it, but he made it. He did a frog, almost like a RVD type of a frog splash, the 5-star frog splash. But yeah, Seth Rollins made it, man. He got that frog splash onto The Miz from a long way from where he was at. Like, wow, Seth freaking Rollins, man. That was awesome. Yeah. So basically, Seth Rollins wins. So Seth Rollins might be the guy to face at WrestleMania against The Miz. And then Finn Balor comes out. Like, wait a minute. I was thinking, so why is Finn Balor coming out? So Finn Balor, basically Finn Balor comes out to reign the parade of Seth Rollins' victory and everything. And this time Finn Balor's not wearing all blue. He's wearing all black now. So yeah, Seth Rollins was disgusted. He left the ring and all that. Finn Balor was just out there, I thought he was out there to get Seth Rollins' attention, but that wasn't the case at all. Why he was out there? Well, here's what happened. Kurt Angle sent him out there to wrestle against The Miz. Wait a minute. You're gonna have The Miz wrestle 2 times? Basically, The Miz is gonna pull out double duty here. And sure enough, that's what happened. But before, as soon as the match got underway, like in a matter of seconds, Miztourage comes into the ring and beat up on Finn Balor. Basically calls it a DQ. So then we get the Good Brothers, which is Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Basically, Battle Club. Basically they fall off the Miztourage and all that. So also we get Kurt Angle on the Tavernetron. He basically tells Miztourage and the Good Brothers to exit the arena because it's going to be Miz and Balor 1-on-1. And then Kurt Angle says to The Miz, if you don't compete, then you're gonna miss out WrestleMania. And basically had no choice but to compete. So the match got in the way. This ended up being a good match too. Even though the Miz has his good match against Seth Rollins, all of a sudden he pulls up another good match with this time with Finn Balor. But in the end, the Miz has to lose to Finn Balor because screw having Miz winning winning matches, because he's supposed to be the WWE Intercontinental Champion, To me, I thought that was but whatever. But while this going on, by the way, with the match going on, basically with the match going on between Balor and Miz, Seth Rollins was watching on backstage on the monitor, and then that's when later on, Finn Balor ends up beating the Miz with the coup de grace. Excuse me. So after the match, Renee Young interviews Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins basically talks about how what's his plans going to be for WrestleMania and everything, and talks about how he wants to face the Miz for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. And I say to myself, hell yes. And who knows? Maybe they'll do a multi men for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Because think about it, you just have Finn Balor out there just being the Miz. And who God knows what else they're gonna put in that match. I think what WWE's gonna be doing is they're gonna be doing another ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. I mean, they haven't done it since 2016. And who knows? Maybe they might do it again. And let's see. I believe the last time when they did it, they had about, if I'm not mistaken, about 7 or 8 guys in the match. Maybe rethink this. It was supposed to be Neville, but he got hurt though. But Zack Ryder, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, The Miz, Sin Cara. Who else was in that match? Let me recount this again. Zack Ryder, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, The Miz, Sin Cara, Stardust. Yeah, I forgot about Stardust, by the way. Which, by the way, it was Cody Rhodes, but he was Stardust at the time. I think it was 6. I think it was 6 of them. I think it was 6, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 6. I don't know. I don't remember, but it was during WrestleMania though. Anyways, but yeah, who knows? Maybe when it comes to Seth Rollins, Finn Balor being in the match, along with The Miz, maybe you can also have, Elias. Let's see who else on the Raw roster to be in there. Who knows what. All right, and folks, now that was in hour number 2. Yeah, so tomorrow 2 matches. So now let's get to hour number 3. And hour number 3, Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns comes to promo. Now here's the thing about Roman Reigns. We were supposed to have Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar with a face-off. He talks about how he's a man of his word. He's the man of truth. Because he won the rest from last night's Elimination Chamber, and no, you would lose to win that match. And then he said at WrestleMania, basically he said the truth, and he's like, he said Roman Reigns says it's the truth, like he's talking to himself like that, like he's talking to himself in himself or something like that. I don't know. I was like, where's he going with? He says that he wants to tell everyone the truth. That the people in the back does not give an open mic from WWE. When it comes to him speaking his. Sorry, folks. I'm just trying to do something here. Okay, now back where I was saying. I keep losing connection, folks. My apologies for that, but hopefully I fixed it now. Hopefully I did. But anyways, so like I said, Roman Reigns talking about the truth, and I say to myself, where is he going with this promo? And basically he lets everyone know about he's going to let us know the truth about something like about what you taking steroids. And no, well, actually, I mean, I wish that would have been the truth, but no, unfortunately, that wasn't. It was something else instead. because because of WWE, scripted promos, you got follow by the script that we give you for you to say this and everything to make it look like he's doing a shoot. And no, Roman Reigns was not doing a shoot, folks. For those who that say he did a shoot, no, he didn't do a shoot. It's all scripted. Because Roman Reigns in the promo said, he said, the people from the back, they want him to say this, but he's going to say it anyways because he wants everyone to know the truth. He said that Brock Lesnar isn't here. And I say to myself, okay, I see what they're doing here. And Roman Reigns says why he ain't there. It's because Brock Lesnar didn't want to be here because he's hiding behind his contract. And he missed the word, entitled. And I say to myself, entitled? Holy fucking shit, entitled. Are you fucking kidding me? Entitled. That's what Roman Reigns has been doing the entire time. Roman Reigns, every time he comes out there, he feels like he's entitled. The way he acts, he's the one who feels like he's entitled. And here's another thing, folks. I didn't want to mention this last night. I didn't think it was going on because I think it wasn't anything important because I didn't care for Roman Reigns saying this. But after this promo, now I had to bring this up. So yeah, last night he cut a promo. Actually, he was actually being interviewed by dumbass Troy Caruso. And Roman Reigns talks about how Brock Lesnar is not here every week to defend the Universal Championship. Basically, going with the John Cena route. That's what WWE did for Roman Reigns last night. The John Cena route. When it comes to from the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. You remember the promo that John Cena cut about The Rock? The Rock's not here every week. I'm here every week, and all that, all that bullshit. And yet, here's John Cena doing the exact same thing what The Rock has been doing. That's why I can never get behind John Cena. And now they're doing the exact same thing with Roman Reigns now. And then they have him cut this promo and everything, and like fuck off. I didn't want to hear that. I basically didn't want to hear it. So I was like, fuck it. I didn't want to hear this. They did this on purpose. I bet you they told Brock Lesnar to stay home. We'll probably have him here by next week or whatever. Just so they could do this promo for Roman Reigns to say that that Brock Lesnar didn't want to be here and everything because all he cares about is the money and everything. Oh my God, the same thing that Cena did to The Rock is the same thing that Roman Reigns is doing right now with Brock Lesnar, to Brock Lesnar. And I see what WWE is doing here. They're doing this to have Roman Reigns being cheered here. And by the way, speaking of Roman Reigns, so Roman Reigns, he comes out there and talks about Brock Lesnar and everything, but he's not out there to talk about Braun Strowman attacking him at the Elimination Chamber, after he won the Chamber match. I mean, doesn't he want to address about Braun Strowman attacking him, or at least challenge Braun Strowman to a match on this night? Not that I want to see it, but still, would it make sense for Roman Reigns to go after Braun Strowman for beating him up after the match? No. Sorry, folks, I keep losing connection. But anyways, Brock Lesnar, once he leaves WWE, I hope he never comes back to WWE because I want. And here's another thing, but anyone else that are part-timer wrestlers, and fuck John Cena, by the way, he's. I don't give a fuck about him, but I'm talking about guys that are better than John Cena and better than Roman Reigns. The ones that got talent. Brock Lesnar's got talent. Now we got Ronda Rousey in WWE, and I hope they don't do the same thing with Ronda Rousey too. I really hope to God they don't do the same thing with Ronda Rousey. So yeah, I don't want anyone coming to WWE just for WWE to cut these promos to for Reigns and Cena to say, oh, he's not here every week and blah 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 blah, and all that shit. This is fucking bullshit. Both WWE's once again were on the bullshit tonight. So yeah, moving away from Roman Reigns, fuck him. Let's get to the bar. Cesaro and Sheamus, they're the Raw Tag Team Champions. They defend their titles against Titus Worldwide, which is Apollo and Titus O'Neil, being accompanied by Dana Brooke. And I say to myself, okay, what was the point of having the match at the pay-per-view then? If this was gonna have this match on the card, like what the fuck? But no, it's different because it's 2 or 3 falls match. It's still the same fucking match. So anyways, we get this 2 or 3 falls match. So the match starts, and Sheamus was going to wrestle against Titus O'Neil in the match. Cesaro goes in there to distract Titus O'Neil, and then he goes after Apollo. And while Sheamus goes for a broke kick to Titus, and gets a 3 count. So basically, get the first fall win. And I'm like, oh wait a minute, this is shades of what they did from with the Hardy Boys from last year. Okay. So the match continues on, and match itself was actually pretty decent. And then in the end, the Bar wins. I mean, it's nothing. They sent they took out Titus O'Neil, and then Apollo has to take the L. Even though Apollo was very good in the match, by the way. As usual, what else is new? Apollo's always good, but once again, he's doing all these great moves, and he can't win the match. So yeah, not that I want Titus O'Neil to win. I want the Bar to retain their tag team titles, and they did. So there you go. So yeah, they won 2 straight falls. It was just a clean, a clean sweep. And again, folks, what was the point of having the match in the Chamber match if they was going to do this match again on Raw? But whatever. But yeah, the Bar won. Yeah, which I was happy with. Excuse me. And then we got dumbass Troy Caruso interviewing the Bar. So then the Bar talks about how you know what happens when you walk into a bar or something like that, and then Troy Caruso said no. And I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. And like no one does, because the Bar took care of guys like the New Day. Yeah, so then and by the way, folks, my apologies again. For some reason I'm keep losing connection from my phone. Alright, hold on a second, let me see here. Okay, I think it's good now. Arizona State, what you say here? Alright, so hold on a second, let me just do something here a little bit. I will use my my internet from my house, but it's not working out right now, so because it'll be more easier if I had if I had that Wi-Fi from my house, but it's not right now. It's not working right now. So, Arizona State, what you say here again? Do you think Cena is going to SmackDown to put Nakamura over again? I don't want Cena wrestle against Nakamura. That's what I'm worried about too. By the way, Arizona State, with Cena going to SmackDown, they probably has Shinsuke Nakamura versus John Cena at Fastlane. I hope not. I really hope not. TM, I know. TM, yo, Serrano, how's it going? I've been better. But thanks for asking. How about you? How you been doing? Same thing with you, Arizona State. How you doing as well? Let me know how you guys are doing too. But anyways, so yeah, that TM. Oh yeah, okay, you're doing fine, cool. Arizona State, they should make it a triple threat match. No. TM, I'm good, man. What's wrong? What do you mean what's wrong? Oh, nah, I'm done. Well, actually, I'll get to more what's wrong with me later on. King Rectify, what's going on? Yo, what's going on? How you been? So, anyways, the Bar ends it by saying, they're gonna go to WrestleMania as the Raw Tag Team Champions, because they don't just set the bar, they are the Bar. Arizona State, it's not about wrestling, is it? What's not about wrestling? You mean WWE? Arizona State, they don't take this shit on that seriously. Oh, you mean the WWE don't take it seriously? Well, we know that from years though, especially because it's John Cena. King Rectify, what happened with Cena? Cena is going to be challenging Undertaker of what he said, and he's going to SmackDown. Arizona State, no, what's bothering you? What's bothering me? No, that's bothering me right now. Wrestling isn't what's bothering you, is it? Um, what is really bothering me? I'll get to that momentarily. Um, but anyways, yeah, basically that was it for the bar for them coming to promo. So yeah, that was basically what. So I don't know what they're gonna do as of right now when it comes to the bar, when it comes to defending their Raw Tag Team titles at WrestleMania. Who knows what they're gonna do with this? Maybe the Revival, maybe the Good Brothers. Who knows? Who knows? Right? Okay, now we get to the next segment. WWE does the revealing of the next inductee into the Hall of Fame, and not just any Hall of Fame. This Hall of Fame is gonna have something to do with the Warrior Award. All right, now Arizona State. You asked me what's wrong with me. Well, there is something wrong with me. So before I do answer that, let me ask you guys this: how do you feel about the Warrior Award that the WWE has been doing to this every year for the Hall of Fame? Let me know. I'll wait. Okay, Arizona State. They put the kid in the Hall of Fame, but no China. That's messed up, man. But you gotta keep in mind, this is about the Warrior War. This week was about the Warrior War. Can you justify? It's understandable. All right. I can let you know how I feel about the Warrior War, folks. And yeah, Arizona State, I agree with you. China's not in the Hall of Fame yet, but I'm not gonna. But this person who's gonna be in the Hall of Fame, which by the way, I don't know if you know who this kid is. But there's a story behind this kid why he's getting the Warrior Award. But maybe I'm gonna reveal it to you who's that inductee into the Hall of Fame. And there he is. He's basically he's a wrestling fan, a very young wrestling fan who's 15. I think he is 15 years old right now, and this is his height, by the way. Yeah, he is. He is a cool kid. I think he's going by I think his name is Jarrius. Jarrius. I think that's how you say his name. Jarrius J.J. Robertson. That's his name, and yeah, he's obviously a wrestling fan, as you can see. He's got the WWE Championship and the WWE Universal Championship. You know, the replica belts. So yeah, there you go. He's basically getting the Warrior Award for this year. So yeah, and there's the reason why he's getting the Warrior Award too, because when it comes to and channeling your warrior within you, that's the way to undo this too and all. And basically, when it comes to the Warrior Award, they're doing this for in memory of the Ultimate Warrior. He before guys that I enjoy watching for today's wrestling, Ultimate Warrior during that time was my guy. I was also into Sting, Macho Man Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, Bret the Hitman Hart, Diesel, Stone Cold, The Rock. Just to name a few. I was into those guys, but the guy who was like a Eddie, excuse me, like a Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio Jr. Just to name a few. But before those guys that I were into, also guys like The Undertaker, Bam Bam Bigelow, Yokozuna, Vader. I was into those guys, but with me being into those guys, I was into the Ultimate Warrior even more. Because for me, when it comes to the Ultimate Warrior, he was my childhood hero. Growing up, he was someone that inspired me, who made me feel like someone to look like an Ultimate Warrior to look up to as a hero. Ultimate Warrior was my hero, basically. TM, they need someone who knows the Warrior. I agree, but I'll talk about that a little bit more. But maybe let me read more here. Arizona State, what you say here? Yeah, man, the NBA made him famous. Yeah, that's true. You know, he didn't ask to be famous, by the way. You know, he was putting that on a pedestal because of his condition. He's a cool kid, but okay. But again, keep in mind, Arizona State. This is about the Warrior War. It's not about it's not just about being in the Hall of Fame. It's also it's being the again the recipient of the Warrior War. That was what it's all about. WWE Hall of Fame is laughable. Might as well put Benoit in. Got news for you. Never gonna happen. I would love that to happen, but because of the circumstances what Benoit did, in his final days, it's never gonna happen. In place for the award, TM. Okay, that's from your TM. Yeah. I heard something about Rollins facing Miz at WrestleMania. Yep, he might be wrestling. He might be wrestling Miz, and it might not just be Rollins. It might also be Finn Balor, but who knows? WWE has not made that clear yet. But back to this now. So the Warrior War. Originally, for those that don't know, for those you guys that don't know, the Warrior War was supposed to be the Jimmy Miranda Award. That was supposed to be the award that was given the speech back in 2014 by the Ultimate Warrior. WrestleMania is not worth watching this year. To me, I disagree with that because I have AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura to look forward to. Arizona State, and also you said I won't be watching. Well, I don't blame you, because you got something there. But anyways, I would rather watch Wrestle Kingdom 12 for God's sakes. Well, at least Wrestle Kingdom 12 was all about wrestling. But anyways, but let me read you guys about JJ Robertson. For those who don't know the story about that, and of course, what comes to JJ Robertson's condition that he had. Of course, Stephanie McMahon got involved with that. And we all know how Stephanie McMahon gets involved with that one. Philanthropy is the future of marketing. That right there pisses me off about Stephanie McMahon. When it comes to this poor kid who been through who had suffered through everything that he went through. For example, he was born with kidney failure. He needed a kidney transplant. And he had to get another kidney transplant, years ago. And basically, he was in a situation where he could have died too, where he was on life support, and then he could have been dead, but then he ended up find his life, and he's still here, which thank God, because this kid, man, he's been through a lot, in the hospital when it comes to his kidney issues. And here he is, he's fighting the battle again, and he made this foundation called "It Takes Life to Save Lives." And when it comes to me being a fan of wrestling, he's a fan of John Cena and Roman Reigns, and then they show him with New Day. They show him with other WWE stars as well, like The Miz and all that. Basically, yeah, he's obviously a wrestling fan. He loves talking about wrestling, which is why not just because of his not just because he's a fan of wrestling, but also because with him getting this Warrior Award, he's going to be into the Hall of Fame because for fighting the good fight, and also what comes to his foundation. And like I said before, what comes to Stephanie McMahon, by using philanthropy to market themselves. It's that's what sickens me about this. So yeah, Arizona State, you asked me what was wrong with me. That's what's wrong with me, because this is Stephanie McMahon's idea. This was not supposed to be this is not what the Ultimate Warrior had in mind when it comes to the Warrior War. The Warrior War was supposed to be the Jimmy Miranda Award. And every time I see this happens every year when it comes to either, it doesn't matter if it's a kid or a teenager or an adult, yeah, what comes to under their illness or their or them being paralyzed or whatever is going on with them. Stephanie McMahon's hands is covered with all this. But comes to putting on this Jimmy Randall war by turning it into the Warrior War, basically twisting the Ultimate Warrior speeches of what was originally supposed to be about. That's what fucking upsets me about that. And I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. I'm sick and tired of Stephanie McMahon's bullshit. Using charity to get themselves over like that. Just, they basically use the Ultimate Warrior as you know, of the Warrior to make this Warrior War thing. To once again market themselves to say that, oh yeah, look at this great thing we're doing here. Look how great we're doing when it comes to these charities and all that. That's not a good thing. It's fucking sickening. And this had nothing to do with J.J. Robertson. J.J. Robertson is innocent in all this. Just like Conor McGregor. I mean, not Conor McGregor. Conor Mahalik, I meant to say. Excuse me by saying Conor McGregor. I meant Conor Mahalik. Conor Mahalik. Joan London. And Eric. I forgot his last name. But he was in the last year. You know, the guy who got paralyzed from playing the football. You know, playing from the NFL. And by the way, let me show you another picture here, folks. When it comes to Stephanie McMahon, just look at this. I want you to take a look at this. You see this? This from Stephanie McMahon. That right there is a fake and evil smile from her face. Every time when she does this bullshit, this is what I see. An evil freaking witch. That's what she is. That's why I can't get behind this. And in Arizona State, that's what in Arizona State, you ask me again what's wrong with me. That's what's wrong with me. This is what's wrong with me. Stephanie McMahon is what's wrong with me. Because she's using that type of charity to get herself over. She will use any type of charities to get herself and the company over. Because it's not because if they were doing this for charity, they wouldn't need to do all this bullshit on camera. And you know what? This made me want to legitimately cry right now. Because I'm using my favorite wrestler, my hero, my childhood hero, Ultimate Warrior, out of all of this. This is why I don't want to watch this anymore. Let me read your comments. Let me read your comments here before I move on. Arizona State, you said here, unless they put Cena in the triple threat match for the WWE Championship. I don't want to see Cena in that match. Fuck John Cena. They mean John Cena too. What comes to that too, by the way. And John Cena just allowed them to do that because John Cena can't get himself over. John Cena sixes me too. What comes to that too. Whenever there's a camera on, he ends up being involved with that too. And it's fucking sickening when Cena does that too. That's one of the reasons why I hate fucking Cena. King Rectify. You said, I'm going to make a better WrestleMania card than my last one with less those matches at matches that make sense. I'll show you it to you when I'm done. Okay, yeah, you do that, man. It's gonna be fun for me to do that too when we get close to the when I do the projections of it. You know the preview. Blank face. WWE does it for exploitation to make themselves look good. Exactly, blank face. That's what they do. TM. Don't forget the Fastlane is last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. Yeah, I know. It is. Yeah, you're right, TM. It is. Arizona State. Maybe they can make the little kid the cruiserweight champion. Nah, it's too late. The tournament's already been filled up already. Blank face. Blank face. You said you're right though. WWE only cares about you if you have the type of illness. It's disgusting. Yeah, I know. It really pains me when WWE does that. Arizona State. You said they use charity and social justice to make themselves look good. Exactly. And Stephanie, I guarantee you, Stephanie McMahon is a full-blown social justice warrior. Arizona State. Do you think Vince is racist? I think so. Blank face. You said they only care about he's a sick kid. I mean, yeah, because he's a kid. Yeah, I agree. Blank face. You said, and the company makes even more money of these sick these sick people. Unfortunately, yeah, they do. And yet these people don't see the WWE do their bullshit because of that. Arizona State. You said, who will give the Warrior Award to? I mean, who will you give the Warrior Award to? Well, the thing is, that's the thing. The Warrior Award is about enchanting your warrior, because of the illness and because of the condition that you're in to fight with. So I don't want to get involved with that. I really don't want to get involved with that type of that charity. But when it comes to putting yourself over like that, it should have been the Jimmy Miranda Award. That's what it should have been. It should have been the Jimmy Miranda Award, where you give the awards to the workers from behind the scene of WWE that doesn't get the recognition. That was the war was supposed to be about when it comes to Ultimate Warrior. But WWE ignored that. WWE spin that into something else, and it fucking pisses me off when WWE did that. Do you think they make Cena? Wait, do you think they make a Cena Award one day? I hope not. TM. So let's hope the card isn't subject to change. Yeah. Well, we'll see. What comes to WrestleMania, or if you're talking about Fastlane, I don't know. Also, I don't like Social Justice or Warrior. Yeah, I don't like them either. Stephanie McMahon is leader of that, by the way. But anyways, moving on. But yeah, I also want to say to JJ Robertson, to JJ Robertson, congratulations to him. I really mean that. Congratulations to him. I'm glad he's getting the Warrior Award. I just hate the way the WWE is doing this. That's my problem with it. I don't have a problem with people getting that award. I just have the problem with the way WWE is handling this whole situation. Blank face. They tried to make us feel bad for Cena tonight. LOL. Yeah, I know. I didn't care for it too. So I didn't watch it. So I didn't care. Fuck John Cena. Because AJ Styles might lose the strap at Fastlane. No, he's not gonna lose it. They're making it look like he's gonna lose it, but he's not losing it. TM. Do you damn? I mean, King Russified. You said, do you? So I thought I saw the dude word there. My apologies. You know damn well they're gonna make those awards when Cena's gone. LOL. Oh god, I don't want to think. I don't want to think about that. The Cena award. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'm not trying to crap on you though. You know, Kim Wrestle 5. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying. Fuck John Cena. Blankface, you said the Cena Award. Oh fuck! Come on, enough of that. I want to hear. I want to talk about John Cena right now. John Cena is one of those people I can't fucking stand when it comes to that too. TM. It's a might. Not true. Not truth. It's depending on what twist or turn. Well, whatever. Arizona State. The John Cena Never Give Up Award. Oh my god. The Rise Over Hate Award. First inductee is Reigns. Fuck John Cena, fuck Roman Reigns. Now let me move on. So yeah, JJ Robertson, congratulations to him. I'm happy he's getting the Warrior Award. Next we get to Elias going for his performance before he gets his match against Braun Strowman. Basically, he talks about he's still gonna find a way to go to WrestleMania, and then he talks about what WWE stands for. Walk with Elias. And then he talks about how Braun Strowman said that Elias has some noise pollution. And he basically countered that by saying that Braun Strowman playing the big bass has noise pollution. And then he says Corey Graves faces, excuse me. Sorry about that. Anyways, so then Elias basically disses Corey Graves by saying Corey Graves' face has noise pollution. And he talks about, and also talks about the people from Anaheim, California, that they make noise pollution. And then he starts, singing the song. And then also, as always, when it comes to Eli singing the song, he gets interrupted by Braun Strowman. So we get the match. Match itself, it was alright. I didn't really care for that much though, but because I don't know what to care about this one, because they were doing a joke segment between these two when it comes to the Braun Strowman playing with the big bass and all that. So yeah, I didn't care. Now I hope this is not a match for WrestleMania. I hope that's not going to be the case. Who knows what they're going to do though? But comes to Elias and Braun Strowman, I really hope this is not the feud for WrestleMania. But anyway, so they have the match and everything. Also, Braun Strowman gets wins the match via disqualification because Elias pulls out a firing extinguisher. And also, they continue the fight. Braun Strowman got his hands on Elias. He's going to put him to a broadcast table, by the way. But then Elias got out of the way. He basically breaks the eye, and he runs away. And then Braun Strowman chases him backstage. Basically, Elias escapes, and then Braun Strowman yells at him and he says, "I'm not finished with you." And I say to myself, "Oh fuck." I really hope this is not the feud, folks. Arizona State. They should have cross-band matches at Mania. Oh my god, imagine that, right? If they do that. I mean, brand. I must have read it wrong. I apologize, Arizona State. I read it wrong. They should have cross-brand matches at WrestleMania. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that'll be nice. Like they did before. Like Raw Superstars versus SmackDown Superstars. Yeah, I agree. They should do that. But obviously you are gonna get that Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. But I know what you mean though. I Arizona State. I know what you mean though. You basically mean that basically like a Survivor Series from last year. Last year's Survivor Series. I agree with you. They should do that though. Just end the brand split at Mania. Nah, they're not gonna end it yet. They might end it pretty soon, but in the future, but not right now. But yeah, I know what you mean though, because they're doing a dual brand. A dual pay-per-view right now. So King Wrestle 5. Why not have the match a street fight? Perhaps I'm trying to read it, but I keep getting more of these comments. Just spoil a match for my card. Oh, that's okay. That's okay though. You can still send it to me though. That's okay. It's cool. TM. Hopefully, Taker can pull off one more match at Mania. I really don't want to see her in the match already, but who knows. Arizona State. That Battle Royal is a fucking joke. Yeah, you're right, it is. They shit on Andre's memory with that match. Yeah, they did. Because, you know, for those winners who won the Battle Royal, what happened with them? Did they win the world title? Did they get a big monster push? Nope, they didn't. So yeah, you're right about that, Arizona State. But yeah, but you know, they're gonna have it this year again anyway. So, and yeah, you're right. That's nothing. They're insulting Andre the Giant's memory. That's what they're doing. Speaking of Andre the Giant, on April, I forgot what date it's gonna be, but on April on HBO basically, the month of April, HBO is gonna do this documentary of Andre the Giant. Can't wait to see that. Excuse me. Can't wait to see that documentary. Taker should retire. Should retire a long time ago. I agree with you, Blankface. TM. I hope the Patriots don't interfere again. Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. Rob Gronkowski. Yeah. Let's cross our fingers for that then. Cross our fingers. TM. Responding to Arizona State. Okay. Have at it, TM in Arizona State. King Rectify. You said. I heard Taker say he still has it in him. Yeah, I guess. Oh, what's going on Rings of Redemption? What you guys say here? James Ellsworth versus Brock. Well, James Ellsworth was gone from WWE though, so it's not gonna happen. And plus Brock versus God match, and it's against Roman Reigns. So yeah, basically after Braun Strowman said that and all that, also you know while this was going on, the limousine pulled up. And I see myself, oh fuck, here we go. All right, so here we go. So who comes out? We get the Authority to address this whole thing. Yo, for those who know the Authority is Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Excuse me. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. So they come out. As soon as I heard Stephanie McMahon talking, I tuned out. I did not want to listen. Wings of Redemption. Stephanie is hot. Fuck Stephanie McMahon. I don't give a fuck about her. Kim Rectify. Ellsworth versus Gilbert is happening in IWC. Well, WWE, they missed on that one then. They should have had that match at WrestleMania for WrestleMania last year. Arizona State. I thought it was going to be Vince coming out of the limo. Nah, I knew it was going to be Vince. I knew it was going to be it was going to be the Authority. I agree. Stephanie looks better than Ronda. I fucking disagree. Fuck Stephanie McMahon. But anyway, she comes out there. She's talking all this bullshit, and I didn't care. I didn't want to hear her. So also we get Ronda Rousey coming out, and Ronda Rousey tries to go after Stephanie McMahon, and Triple H and Stephanie exit the ring. Kurt Angle comes out, and Kurt Angle basically stops Ronda Rousey and everything, and then Ronda Rousey is cutting a promo by saying she wants to get her hands on Stephanie McMahon. J-Hop, good job. Oh, thank you. Can't rectify. Stephanie look. Hold on, let me see. Stephanie looked way hotter back in the day. I don't give a fuck about Stephanie McMahon. I don't care if she does look hot right now. Fuck her. Fucking hate her. Nah, she looked trashy back in the day. She looks good now. Again, I don't give a fuck about her. I don't care if she does look good. Wings of Redemption. Stephanie aged well, and I could get two fucks about that. TM. I have to see you tomorrow, Serrano. I need to rest. TM. I have a busy day. I have a busy day. Oh, well, you enjoy it, man. Oh, by the way, that's another thing. Just let you know, TM. I'm not gonna be doing a SmackDown review tomorrow, or and the 205 Live review because I got something to do tomorrow. Well, I'll still watch the show though, but after the show I'm gonna be I got something to do. So yeah, so for tomorrow, folks, I will not be up here on to do a SmackDown and a 205 Live review until the next day. So, but I'll explain on that. I'll explain more of that after this. But Arizona State, we said there. This last segment ended so lame. A punch really. Oh, actually, let me get to this. Yeah, I'll let you know right now how I feel about this. So, Ronda Rousey's current promo is saying that she wants to get her hands on Stephanie McMahon. Also, in Kurt Angle's promo saying that, I'm sorry, Ronda, I lied. They didn't really say that and everything. Basically what the authorities said about Ronda Rousey, from last night's chamber. They said they lied and everything. Yeah, I mean, Kurt Angle said that he lied and everything. That and then like really, and then Stephanie McMahon gets in the ring and starts cutting a promo like, oh, shut the fuck up, like she's making this fucking worse. This is why I can't fucking stand her. And she's saying that Kurt Angle was delusional and he's not on there and all that. And like, shut the fuck up. Like she really fucking irritated me, folks. I mean, she's Stephanie McMahon. She always irritated me, but she was irritating me to the highest. Holy shit. So basically, Stephanie was gonna leave and everything, and then Ronda Rousey calls out Stephanie by saying, apologize to me and all that. About it, when it comes to Ronda Rousey cutting a promo, she actually did better this year. I mean, not this year. She actually did better this time. That's what I meant to say. This time. Yeah, because last night, it was rough. The first one, it was rough. For a little bit, it was rough. But then, she got a second chance on Raw. And I thought she did pretty good. She held her own this time. And by the way, let me go. How you feel about Ronda Rousey's promo tonight? Let me know if you guys felt the same way about me. The same way I feel. That Ronda Rousey's promo was actually was actually better than last night. So then Stephanie McMahon, she goes in the ring, she gets in the face of Ronda Rousey, and then she says, I apologize and everything. Like, okay, fine, whatever. She apologizes. And then Arizona State, to get back to what you're saying now, let me see, where is it? Yeah, so yeah. To get back what you said, this last segment ended was so lame. A punch, really? A punch to go off the air. Yeah, now I'm about to bring this up. So yeah, and for those who don't know what Arizona State was talking about, Arizona State was mentioning about what happened at the Raw went off the air. So Triple H and Stephanie was about to leave. Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey still in the ring. So yeah, like I said, Stephanie and Triple H was going to leave, and also Triple H just punches Kurt Angle. Why? I don't know. He punches him and then he left. He leaves. Stephanie and Triple H leave and all that, and like, what the fuck was that? And that's how the show ends, with Kurt Angle being punched down by Triple H. And I say to myself, wow, what a surprise there. After the Raw, after I saw that, and after the Raw was done with and everything, like, wow, what a fucking surprise. Triple H once again, Triple Ego. That's my name for him. Triple Ego once again. He's got to put himself out there on TV to let everyone know that he's gonna be wrestling at WrestleMania. That was the reason why he did that. Fucking stupid. That was so fucking stupid. A punch to end the fucking show, and basically a punch to send a signal there that Triple H is gonna be wrestling at WrestleMania. Enough is fucking enough with Triple H wrestling at WrestleMania. I don't want to see Triple H wrestle anymore. I'm done with Triple H wrestling. I'm done with Triple H, period. Fuck Triple H. This was so fucking stupid. But anyways, before I end this, let me read a couple of your comments here, folks. Wings of Redemption. You gotta work tomorrow night? No, not really. But again, I'll explain a little later about that. Arizona State, I don't think so. He said his job was seasonal. Oh, yeah, that's right. My job is seasonal. I don't. My job is seasonal. When it comes to the spring, summer, and fall. So. King Rectify. Should have been the pedigree. I rather Triple H didn't do anything other than just leave, and or better yet, not be there at all. I miss chair shots to the head. Yeah, me too. And blood. Yeah, me too. That's all for Arizona State. Wings of Redemption. Have you been to a House of Glory show before? No. I don't even know what that is, by the way. Just to be honest. Wings of Redemption. Ronda is hot. Yeah, she is. Wings of Redemption. I didn't even watch Raw. Fortunately, I did. I wish I didn't, by the way. But I had to do this review though. So, Arizona State. She cuts better promos than Asuka. Well, for this week, I agree. I had to agree with you, Arizona State. Wings of Redemption. Do you want to be a wrestler one day? Maybe. If I ever get that chance to, Arizona State. It means Rock is not going to WrestleMania. They're going to replace him with Kurt Angle. That could be the match too. That could be the match that they be setting up there. So yeah, that's fuck. Whatever. You might be right, Arizona State, but whatever. Wings of Redemption. I think if you wrestled, your Michael Jackson gimmick will get over. I know it will. Trust me when I say that. I think with me being Michael Jackson, me doing the Michael Jackson gimmick, it will get over. You basically, oh man, I got some ideas to do something like that too, though. And I believe it will get over. If I ever do the wrestling thing. Arizona State, but Triple H brings all the smart key wrestlers to WWE. And what does he do after that? He buries them. Did you not see what he did to Jason Jordan, and then what he did to the revival from Raw 25? His own talents, his own freaking talents from NXT. But anyways, Wings of Redemption, Nakamura versus Serrano at WrestleMania. Wrestle Kingdom. That's if Nakamura leaves WWE, but probably he is going to be leaving WWE pretty soon. When his contract is done, and when he's done with WWE, it will be the day that I'll be done with WWE, because I can't take this shit anymore with WWE. Arizona State. Rob will put Nakamura over for sure. Oh yeah, definitely I will. Nakamura, man, he's the man. Arizona State. Jason Jordan, not a smart key wrestler. Well, when it comes to him being on NXT, he was one of those type of smart key wrestlers. That all these fans saying, oh, these people love these smart key wrestlers because they're from NXT and indie wrestling and all that. Shut the fuck up. Wings of Redemption. WWE misused Nakamura. Yes, it did. I liked his run better on NXT than the main roster. Just to be honest with you, Wings of Redemption. Arizona State. Shinsuke is a smart key wrestler, and they have put him in, and they have him win the Rumble. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, damn right, and I'm happy with that. So, yeah, basically, now let's get let me get back to this now. So, yeah, that's basically the end of the show now. So, talking about wrestling for hour number 3 now. You had 3 matches, I believe. Oh no, I'm sorry, not 3, 2 matches. My apologies. I just remember the tag team match was a 12-3 fall. So yeah, we had 2 matches on the 3rd hour of Raw. So, talking about wrestling for Raw overall from February 26, 2018 edition. I think it's 5 matches here. Let me just double check here. Yeah, 3 matches. So that's Toma wrestling for Raw from February 26, 2018. Now, as far as my overall rating for the show, 5 out of 10. Was it a good show? No. Was it a passable show? Yes. So I'm not saying it's a bad show. That's what I'm saying here. It wasn't a bad show. It's just I just thought this week's Raw was it was passable. I mean, it could have been better. And being what I say, it could have been better. But you think it would have been better, because now now that Raw is supposed to be during the WrestleMania season right now, because there's no more Raw pay-per-views now. that Elimination Chamber. That should have been it. This is time for them to put out a good show for Raw to give us some type of build for WrestleMania. So you know what? Maybe I'm gonna change it. 5.5 out of 10. I'll be generous. 5.5 out of 10 for that. You know, basically close to a 6 out of 10, but not really. Just 5.5 out of 10. I'll go for it. Now before I go, I see more comments here. Wings of Redemption. Indie wrestling isn't bad. I don't understand all the hate it gets. I don't get either. But you know, it started with WWE. That's what it started with. WWE was crapping on indie wrestling for some reason. I don't remember how it happened, but ever since then you got these WWE fanboys, you know, started being sheeps and being zombies and being manipulated by WWE by saying, oh yeah, this ain't the wrestling you want to see. This is the wrestling you want to see. You should watch WWE only, not that garbage. You know that's what they said. But yeah, what a surprise! This man doesn't like anything else that's outside of his company, because he's in his own universe. So, anyways, Arizona State. What do you think Cena is going to for SmackDown tomorrow? I don't know. I'm really not happy to see this. I want to see Cena on SmackDown. I'm not looking forward to see Cena what he's going to talk about. Arizona State. Maybe he'll challenge AJ Styles for the title. No, he's not. He can't get his title shot because it's going to be Shinsuke and AJ Styles. And I swear to fucking God, if they put that a six man match at Fastlane, it's going to fucking piss me off. Wings of Redemption. WWE creative and Vince is destroying the product. Yes, they are. Wings of Redemption. Other wrestling promotions are a lot better than WWE in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. And WWE could do better, but they choose not to. So yeah. Sorry about that, folks. I gotta do something here. Okay. So there you go. I'm done. I'm gonna wrap up from here. For all you that joined me on here, thank you all for watching. Thank you for those and also for the like comments. Thank you for all those comments on in this live video. I wish those live comments will end up being on my in the comments after I'm done with this, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. But whatever. So yeah, I look forward to see what's gonna happen tomorrow on SmackDown. Oh, speaking of which, I will still watch SmackDown and 205 Live, but after those, tomorrow I got head outs. Basically just a sleepover to to our cousin's to my cousin's place after that. So yeah, that's why I won't be able to do that's why I won't be able to do a SmackDown thing. Because I got something to work with my cousin from his place. That's why. That's why I'm gonna sleep over with my cousins over tomorrow. So we can work on something out. We can start working something on one of his projects. So yeah, that's why I won't be able to do a SmackDown review and the 205 Live review after that. So, but you'll get on the next day though. The next day I will be able to come back home to do it here. So. But yeah, that's basically it. So, hold on a second before I go. Arizona State. How come you can't watch SmackDown? No, I am. I'm gonna watch SmackDown. I'm gonna watch SmackDown. Have you thought about finishing high school? Never thought about that. Well, actually, I have done it before, but didn't work out. Arizona. Wings of Redemption. Are you in college? No, never been in college, because I never passed high school. I never got my diploma. Arizona State. Does your cousin watch WWE? No, not really. He used to, but not anymore. He outgrown wrestling basically. Arizona State. You can do it, man. Oh, okay. You want me to do it? Okay. Arizona State. Maybe take a GED. I even tried that. I even tried that too before. I mean, I had a fun experience there for GED, but I never got a chance to get that degree for GED. I believe in you. Oh, thank you, Arizona State. I appreciate that. Hold on, maybe I will try. Maybe I will try a GED. Hell, like a book, you know, like what Booker T did in his days. He got a GED, and look who he ended up being. But yeah, there you go, guys. I'm gonna wrap up from there. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, this was your RAW review, and again, 5.5 out of 10 I'll give it. And it wasn't a bad show. I thought it was passable, but nothing that I will look back at watching. So, Wings of Redemption. Be a wrestler. I mark out for you. All right. I'll keep that in mind, guys. But thank you all. Arizona State. You could even go to college, man. All right. Hey, I mind going to college, by the way. I always wanted to know what was like to go to college. I slept in high school, then graduate college with honors. Well, you're not called Arizona State class of 2012 for no reason. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind though, guys. But yeah, but y'all thank you for those advice. I'll keep that in mind. But with that being said, thank you all for joining, and I'll catch you all next time. Wings of Redemption. College isn't all that. It depends if anything. Okay. Well, yeah. I'll still keep that in mind though. If I do want to, but who knows? Arizona State, what you got there? Okay, emo of that evil face. Okay. All right, there you go. Y'all take care, guys. I'm done. So y'all take care. Hope you have fun with this review. And if you want to look back at it, you can, whatever. But yeah. So if this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., the Natural Born Thriller. Please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. The choice is yours and yours alone, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. Arizona State. Not if you get good scholarships. That is also true. You're right. That's also true. So, with that being said, you all have a good night. Take care. Peace on the streets. I'll talk to you all next time. But for now, I'm out. Take care.